Okay, so concert's over. Everything's packed up, or they're packing up into the 18-wheeler. And here is the man. Here's Paul Sweetman. He is our, what is your official title?
Production director.
Production director. He's just so awesome, I couldn't think of words to describe it. But he makes sure everything that's on stage, everything that is produced, that we have, just goes according to plan. But tonight, after everything is done, it's like 11:30 now, they are going to set this blank stage back up for our Sunday service, which starts in like 10 hours. The stage is set back, all the lights are up, all because of this gentleman and his cohorts. Very thankful for them. So I wasn't able to film the devotion this morning, but while they're practicing, I figured I'd at least share it with you really quick. It says in Matthew 10 that Christ is speaking. He says that every hair on our head is counted, and the Father has his eyes on the sparrow. It is he knows when they fall. If he cares so much about a sparrow, and we are worth many of them, how much more does he love us? So if you feel like you don't have value in your life right this moment, just want you to know that God has already told us that you do. You are valuable in the eyes of your Father. Now let's go check out, see what the tech team is up to. So we are back in the sound booth, front of house, and yeah, could you tell us a little bit about what you do here behind the board?
Basically what I do is I run the sound for not only the house, but for recording and for broadcast and streaming. So I'm keeping my ear on 3 different mixes, and I try to make sure that they balance out evenly for all the viewers.
You can go right after the service and go, or in the second service, you can buy a DVD of the service. You can buy a CD of the sermon. You know, those are things that we have ready and available very quickly. And it's because of all the hard work Seth does right here that it all sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Now, how many, as far as the tech team, do we have running each Sunday?
It takes a total of 8 people comfortably to do all of our technical stuff.
Really quick, another thing that you guys might not know happens back here at this desk is the fact that not only are you running lights for service,
right?
Not only are you running sound for service, we're also doing video switcher, not only for the screens there on stage, but also for live streaming, and we're going to like 3 or 4 different places. Like it's pretty big production back here. Yeah. Like you said, you know, we've got on any given Sunday usually 8 people running all the tech stuff. So that's a lot of work, and we've got some really talented people that are working on it. But if this is something maybe you would be interested in doing,
come. We would love to plug you in.
We would love to have a few more volunteers. So if tech, whether that's audio, video, camera work, social media even, we would love to hear from you so that we can get you plugged in and have you volunteer with us.
We now baptize you in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Buried in likeness to his death, resurrected in likeness to his resurrection.
What I wanted to talk to Mr. John about was the fact that our tech team over here inside of Adventure Beach is younger than you probably would expect. And how old would you say that our tech team is?
Around 5th grade, 6th grade. Anyone that's interested, you know, they can sign up, give us an application. You know, we take that into consideration. Then we, we train them on what different areas. So in the lighting, you know, audio, visuals and whatnot. So we kind of work them in. We start them in the preschool hall, you know, doing with the audio and the visuals there, and then we move them over to the elementary, and we take it from there. So
that's cool, man.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, like, I've been here for a couple of services now, and just watching these kids, man, they are all business when it comes to starting this thing, man. They've all got scripts that they're going off of, making sure that everything's happening exactly when it should. They're triggering videos, they're triggering lights, they're triggering sound effects, they're turning on and off mics and mixing sound. This service and Big Church service, we're running somewhere close to 20 people working just in tech, which is awesome. That's light, sound, video, live streaming production. It's just really cool. Again, plenty of open spots. We'd love to have you join us if it's something you're interested in.
Absolutely.
You'll always take a volunteer,
yes,
right?
always. Every minute, every day, I'll take somebody. Yes.
Now for something completely different.
Alright, so Tribal Wars is happening. I still have no idea what it is entirely, but all I know is there's a smoke machine. Second of all, look at how many people there are here.
All of these beautiful sprinkles.
So we went where it was more quiet, and because I wanted to talk about this, Josh brought up a really good point. He noticed that in the 3rd verse of Genesis, the first book in the Bible, God says, you know, let there be light. And light cast out all darkness, as we all know. How many good guys do you know that beat the bad guy right when the book starts?
Yeah, two sentences in it.
3rd verse in the Bible, and God wins. God casts out darkness.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. His graces are also new every day.
Absolutely, 100%. He surprises me every day. I never surprise him.
Yeah, and that's the truth. That is the truth.
Absolutely. But man, we had a really good night. I don't know the number, and honestly, it doesn't even matter, man. We had a handful of kids, man, give their lives to Christ tonight, and that's what it's about, man. It's all about the fact that these people are here for the right reasons. They're opening their hearts up, and they're creating a relationship with Jesus, and that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's not just dodgeball and crazy lights, man.
So what, do you think this is a good spot to end it?
Yeah, can do that.
All right, so you guys have a good one. We'll see y'all later.